How many people here just have no dating prospects? Welcome to /r/dating. Please make sure you read our rules here. https://new.reddit.com/r/dating/about/rules, and remember to be polite and respect each other. Do not call people names or engage in slap fights. All advice given must be good, ethical advice. Do not post hateful or harmful rhetoric. You will be banned. https://www.reddit.com/r/dating/wiki/rules. Follow Reddit rules. Do not post content that promotes hate based on identity or vulnerability. Do not bully or harass other users. If you have any questions, please send the mods a message. https://www.reddit.com/message/compose/question2=r/dating. I am a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit. /message/compose/question2=r/dating if you have any questions or concerns. Asterisk. I eat a lot of pizza. I might get a match a week or two on Old, but that's basically my life. Work at a small business with 5 married dudes. None of them or their wives have single friends. My other local friends all hang out with other married engaged couples, so I rarely get to see them anyways. I go to the gym 5 times a week, the other 2 I do martial arts. Gym has some attractive women that I never approach, but nothing at MA classes. My other hobbies, shooting, golf, are mostly male activities and don't really offer opportunities to mingle with others. I've been single for so long, the only way to deal with it is to keep busy. I don't stay on old apps for long as they destroy what little confidence I have. I've tried going out to bars, but that has been a waste of time, money for me. Once I get to August, it will be 12 years single. Pretty sure I'll give up entirely at that point. Yup. Terminally single here. I don't get lonely. I try to remember a line from an old 80s movie. I'd rather be single for the right reasons than with someone for the wrong ones. Not on any dating sites yet. Pretty sure I'm too old. And recently became single, so I'm on the rebound. If I can't have love, I'll just settle for some dick. Not really in the mood for a commitment. What is date? I'm 26 here. I never got any likes or matches on dating apps. My friends are all in relationships and don't know anyone who is single. The few single girls I know are like 18, 19 and have plenty of guys chasing them. The rare single girl in her 20s doesn't find me attractive. I have missed my chance. I do get lonely from time to time, but I just dive into hobbies, work, and my friendships. Also cry myself to sleep most nights. I'm in the same position. I'm 27F and all my friends are in relationships. I don't have one friend who is single. My coworkers are all 18 or 20 and I'm all set. I prefer to date someone a few years older than me. Dating apps work in the sense that I keep getting matches, but everyone I talk to is just sex obsessed and doesn't actually want a relationship. My profile pictures don't suggest that I want anything of the sort, and my profile itself says that I am not looking for any hookups. Going out to bars is not really my thing because I'd rather not meet somebody who is going to go out drinking all the time or every weekend. Maybe my standards are too high, or maybe the modern dating scene is horrendously fucked up. Maybe it's both. But I've decided that I'd rather be single and keep busy than waste my time dating the wrong people just to prevent the onset of loneliness. I stay off dating apps because I heard there is a class action lawsuit for the companies using your data to keep you in the endless loop of unfulfilling matches, and the company's making more money now. So, I work most of the time, and study new skills that keep my mind sharp and fresh. I listen to other people's life lessons and don't make the same mistakes as them. I go for walks in nature once a week and keep to myself to focus on breath. I journal and think about what I am grateful. I read books that will further my self-development. I document my process with inner, mirror and shadow work. I exercise in the gym every now and then and focus on mainly eating healthy. I am learning to focus on and love on myself daily. Yeah, I've got none in TBH. I have never had any apps. Forget it. Friends of friends, none. Work, no way. Groups events, none here. Guess I'll just stay single. Macron. Katakana letter to Macron. Going to the beach abroad and attempting to practice the local language with every nice looking woman I see. My first time going abroad was when I was on a surf trip when I was 20, and it was stunning how differently the women behaved. I don't even care about having sex, I just want to remember what it feels like for a woman outside of a service job to be nice to me and maybe go on a date just to get to know someone. The girls I have met through old felt like I had to prove to them why they should like me. Even the women that flirt with me while I am out and about don't really seem warm or interested. If I don't get interest in South America, I really don't feel that compelled to keep trying. Oh, this is me. I deal with the loneliness by staying busy. I am a hard-working black guy, searching for a life partner, but it's been tough to find the right one. Sad pensive face. On Hinge or Tinder I get one match every few months if that, and they all stop responding after 1-2 messages if they reply at all. I've had a total of 2 dates out of those apps in like 9 years of on and off swiping. All my friends are in relationships. Sometimes they have single friends, and a few times I've said, hey, please set me up if you think anyone would be a good fit, but nobody ever does. I think they either don't think to, or they actively avoid doing it because, to be honest, I think any friend I was offered to would be insulted when they saw a picture of me lol. I've tried the meetup groups a few times and I hate going to those things alone. When I go I can generally charm my way into a group, but it requires essentially just putting on a face because the people there just are very different from me lol, so it ends up not really working out in terms of finding a partner. Plus I'm very much a type of person people love to have around but is not seen as a romantic prospect, so it makes sense that I can get into going out groups easily but still not find a partner. Hobby groups I've always struggled with. I really don't like the idea of going to hobby events just to troll for a girlfriend. Plus my main hobby is gaming and it's enough of a male-dominated girl-unfriendly space that I don't want to make it worse by just hitting on any girl who is brave enough to come to a gaming event. All in all I think I'm probably just fucked and I've made my peace with it lol. Me. I'm not conventionally attractive, so I'm invisible to women on apps and real life. The only women who have expressed interest are obese, and that's one of my only physical deal breakers. Okay, so this post is my whole dating life. Well, the short answer is I haven't, and it's constantly haunts me. Long answer is I'm going to let fate decide and I'm just going to continue to be me and go with the flow. I stopped trying. Don't have good pictures for Tinder, don't have social circle, good financial situation, career prospect, social skills, autism, good looks, had to move back in with parents at 25. Maybe in like 5 or 6 years I will have gotten some of my shit back together and can try to eventually get my first relationship that lasts more than a month. Greater than how do you deal with the loneliness? Distract myself as much as possible with video games or other media. It works sometimes, the apps just don't work. I get to the talking phase and that's about it. Friends are all gone and or know nobody back where I live that'd be interested. Coworkers are all either married and don't know anybody or simply don't know anybody. Do have sort of that friendly relationship, but again it's the former that's my problem with finding someone through them. And groups I have found either occur on weird times, mostly are men, or the girls that do show up are already taken with somebody and don't know anybody, plus I'm still more or less a stranger to them, which is kind of fair. I deal with being lonely pretty alright. I've been kind of always fine being alone, and I don't think a partner is a high priority for me. It's not that it isn't there, but it isn't that high on my list of important things. As far as I know, there isn't anyone interested in me, at least they're not clear about it. They don't know anyone interested in at least dating, and anyone who I have heard about wanting to date, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be a very good match based on things I already know about them. Their interests and disinterests are functionally opposite to me, mine pretty much in everything, or a lot of them. From the non-serious ones to serious, we just don't seem to have much in common that would line up for a decent companionship at best. That isn't to say there are people who I wouldn't get along with, but I also can't say there are many either I really get along with. Me. But I also don't try. Yep. I don't know very many single people. When I do, I always torpedo things.